So I'm doing a video about the scapegoats today, okay? The black sheep of the family, the scapegoats. So you guys already know who is a black sheep. And I surely understand, overstand, that it is hard to live a dysfunctional family system. How do I know this? I've been there, okay? I've been free from the system a couple of years. I've continued to heal. I have continued to grow. I met my soul tribe and I found my purpose. I am living example that it can happen, okay? It can happen for you. So one of the things you can do as the black sheep of the family is to find the people that are talking about what you understand, okay? Find your tribe. Your tribe is out there seeking you as well. I'm looking for the sun. Gather all the courage you need and get away. You're going to mourn. You're going to go through some periods of isolation and loneliness. But after the mourning comes the healing. Okay, so it's possible to heal. That's what I'm trying to say. So there are a lot of benefits of living a dysfunctional family system, and there's nothing to lose. Let no toxic parent ever come around and tell you that you cannot survive without them, okay? Let nobody tell you that kind of crap. You can do it without them. You will be happier, you will be healthier, you will heal, you will find purpose, you will meet your tribe. Those are the benefits of living. But I also understand there's so many black sheep and scapegoats that are trapped in those kind of systems. And that's the video that I want to address. That's the subject I want to address today. The reason why many people are stuck in dysfunctional family systems. Reason number one is because the bond they have with that family is very deep. We're talking about blood, okay? So it's the reason as to why sometimes in the early days, personally, I got a lot of criticism. You know, oh, how can you do this? How can you say that? And how can you do that? At the end of the day, it was my healing journey. So I did not allow anyone to come around and intercept and tell me what I should or shouldn't do, because it was time for me to heal. So I didn't listen to the background noise. But the bond is very deep. Okay, you understand that these are your blood family, you're born with them, you've spent all your entire life with them. And the trauma bond, there's always a bond between parents and children. But when you're talking about healthy parents, that's a healthy bond. But when you're talking about dysfunctional and toxic or narcissistic parents, that is a very deep bond. So it's a very strong trauma bond. That one is usually very hard to break, okay? It took me a lot of work. I think I struggled with that bond for about 6 months. I couldn't shake it off. It was very intense. So because of the deep bond that you have got within your families, that is why a lot of scapegoats that are afraid and scared about getting out of toxic family systems and everything like that, okay? That's one of the reasons why many scapegoats don't live easy. Number two is the guilt. It is only natural that when you leave your family behind or people that you cared about behind, you're always going to feel guilty that you are actually doing something wrong, or you have done something wrong. Actually, a lot of people that do not understand the dynamics of dysfunctional family systems, they're always going to blame you for doing something wrong or for talking against your parents or things like that. So normally, a lot of black sheep and scapegoats, they feel guilty. They feel that they're doing something wrong. They don't know who is going to say what, how are they going to think about me, who is going to do what, and who is going to do this. So they have that sense of guilt, and it is this guilt that actually sometimes prolongs their engagements with these families. They're always contemplating about leaving. I will leave tomorrow, I will leave next week, I've already packed my bags, I've already done this. But at the end of the day, they're also thinking about that guilt that they're going to have, and probably the shame that they have left the toxic family unit. The third one is the shame. The shame, you can best believe. Number one, I've told you that your name will be smeared, okay, all over the place. Your name will be smeared within family members. Your name will be smeared about within friends, people that you guys know, your aunties and uncles. Your name will be smeared all over the place, and the shame is very intense. And remember that when they're smearing your name, they're only talking about the bad things about you. So you can best believe that there's no good vibe out there that they're talking about you. Everything is bad. You are the bad one. You are the rebel. You are this and you are that. There's so many names. You are the crazy one. You are the sick one. There's going to be a lot of things. So sometimes the people of these kind of families, the black sheep of the families, the scapegoats, they are scared of the shame that they are going to have to face after leaving those kind of families. It's the reason as to why some of them are even until this moment stuck. But like I've told you in the beginning of this video, everything is possible, okay? So when you overcome all these obstacles, you're going to become that person they came here to be, okay? And you're going to heal faster. Another reason, which is number 4, I could say, many black sheep are fully dependent on these units, okay? So the amount of them that they don't even have a job. Some of them have got some health issues going on in their lives. They have a place to stay. Maybe at least we can say a comfortable place that they're living at the moment. So they are being fed, they are being housed, okay? They are being nurtured in one way or the other, even if it's a kind of toxic nurturing or things like that. But is this dependency they have on these families? Sometimes we find a lot of these rich families, and then you cannot find a way, or you cannot even think of a way how you're really going to survive outside of the system, because you're fully dependent on the narcissistic parents. Like I've said, some of them are very influential. They have a lot of money. They're the ones who are buying your clothes. They are paying your fees. They are buying you food and all stuff like that. And they're housing you as well. So sometimes it's the dependency that you have on them that makes it difficult for you to live. But like I've told you in the beginning of this video, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible. When you walk through all these obstacles, you will be free, okay? Another reason why the black sheep don't live easy is because they have a fear of isolation. The isolation is going to happen. When I left my unit, I was not talking to anyone. There was nobody there. I wasn't having communication with the sisters, brothers, and everybody. So the only thing I had to do, I had to deal with my own emotions by myself, okay? And the isolation is unbelievable. It's real and it's unbelievable. But again, at the end of the day, all these are illusions. So when you walk through these illusions of the fear that you have post-narcissistic abuse and post-dysfunctional family systems, you walk through those fears, you're going to be free, okay? Everything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Everything begins with the first step. Another one, I could say, something I could think about, many black sheep have been wired by their family systems that they do not have any independence out of their family systems. So they are kind of thinking that it's almost impossible to be independent, to be alone and to be independent, and to just wake up in the morning and do your own thing, move your own way, think for yourself and stuff like that. Those are the things that I used to think about back in the days. I used to think that, how am I going to make it on my own, okay? It was very hard. It was something that I had to process one day at a time. I couldn't think about my own independence. I did not know that independence was possible by yourself, that you could actually break out of a very toxic and dysfunctional family system and go out there and live independently. So a lot of people, black sheep and scapegoats of those units, they find it difficult, and they have that wiring inside of their head. It's a subconscious wiring that they cannot be independent, so they cannot be on their own, okay? Which is very possible. Ladies and gentlemen, follow the examples of the people that have been there. Everything is possible when you make the first move. So those are the 6 things I've given you, reasons as to why the scapegoats don't live easy when you're talking about dysfunctional family systems. Let us know what you think about this video in the comment section below. It's been a short video because I'm going somewhere. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can always book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. All the links you need, you will find them in the description below. And until then, there's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.